Why are you so calm all the time?
Is that a bad thing? Did I do something wrong?
No, that's the problem. You're too nice.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It just feels weird.
Zara! Why do you keep running every time somebody cares about you?
I left that night pretending I was uncomfortable because of him. But deep down, I knew it wasn't Eli. The strange thing was, he didn't do anything wrong. He was kind, patient, emotionally calm, but somehow, that made me more uncomfortable because chaos felt familiar to me. I was used to confusion, mixed signals, emotional inconsistency. That was the version of love I understood. But Eli was different. He made me feel safe. And honestly, that terrified me more than toxic love ever did. So instead of leaning closer, I started pulling away again, like I always do. Then his message came in, and somehow, that simple question hit harder than it should have. I told myself I was just being careful. But honestly, I was already looking for reasons to leave. I started overthinking everything. The way he texted, the way he spoke, the way he stayed emotionally calm. Because deep down, peace felt suspicious to me. I was so used to emotional chaos that healthy love started feeling boring. The more patient he became, the more uncomfortable I felt, and I hated myself for not understanding why. I kept waiting for him to change, to disappoint me, to become toxic, because that version of love made more sense to me. But instead, he stayed kind, he stayed patient. And somehow, that scared me even more. Then one night, he asked me a question that completely broke me. I replayed his voice note at least 5 times, not because it was romantic, but because nobody had ever asked me that before. Why does kindness make you uncomfortable? It sounded simple, but that question ruined my emotional defenses completely. Because suddenly, I realized this wasn't really about dating. It was deeper than that. I grew up learning that love was unpredictable, sometimes warm, sometimes painful, sometimes absent. So when somebody finally treated me gently, my brain didn't register it as safe. It registered it as unfamiliar. And for the first time in my life, I realized something terrifying. I didn't actually know how to receive healthy love. And while I was busy fighting my own emotions, he was still waiting for a reply. That night, I finally stopped blaming men for why my relationships kept failing. Because when I looked back honestly, the problem was never that people didn't love me. It was that I didn't know what to do with healthy love. Toxic love felt intense. It kept me emotionally anxious, emotionally attached, emotionally addicted. But peace felt unfamiliar. And unfamiliar things can feel dangerous when your heart is used to chaos. For years, I thought butterflies meant love, but sometimes anxiety and emotional inconsistency can feel like chemistry too. And the more I thought about Eli, the more I realized something. He wasn't making me anxious. He was making me feel safe. And for the first time, I wondered what would happen if I stopped running. I thought healing would feel beautiful, like peace, like instant clarity. But honestly, it felt uncomfortable because healing forced me to sit with emotions I spent years avoiding. Some nights, I cried over things I thought I already healed from. And some days, I wanted to go back to emotional numbness. But slowly, I started rebuilding myself. Not dramatically, just honestly. For the first time, being alone stopped feeling lonely. It started feeling peaceful. And somewhere during all that healing, I stopped seeing Eli as a threat and started seeing him clearly. And this time, I didn't run. The strange thing about healing is that eventually, you stop confusing peace with boredom. This time, I wasn't looking for emotional highs. I wasn't looking for chaos. I was finally learning how to feel safe. And honestly, that scared me at first too. Because healthy love feels unfamiliar when your heart
I
is
feel
used
so
to
calm here
survival
with you.
mode.
Me too. These moments
I
mean
used to
everything.
think love had
I'm
to hurt.
so glad we have this.
That emotional inconsistency meant passion. But now, I was starting to understand the difference between anxiety and connection. And for the first time, I wasn't shrinking myself to be loved.
I love you.
I love you too, my queen.